Thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up. Bang! Quality over quantity. LeBron has beaten some of the best competition in NBA history. He's the GOAT emoji. I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not swear. I will not swear.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Brian Snow Show on this Wednesday. And I'm getting everything together. And you see the Cash App at the bottom of your screen, but you don't see me. Now you'll see me. Welcome, one and all. And I start with a plea. I start with a plea for quick and immediate donations to the Cash App, and I'm going to explain why. As a lot of you know, I fought cancer. I won, but I do have a few belly issues that have lingered. And to put it bluntly, and to make it short and plain, I had an accident earlier, just before I came on the air. And I simply don't have a change of clothes with me. There is a mall that's across from me. I've alerted the wife. I told her I think I'd be okay until 4 o'clock. But yeah, that happened. And I'm embarrassed, but I'm not. And it's my own fault. I ate food too fast, and I ate a little too much of it, and I thought I'd be able to make it to the bathroom in time, and I didn't. Why am I opening with such a story? Because y'all have stuck with me through everything. And I appreciate it. No matter what story I share, I appreciate y'all so much. And I have Jay Spivey to come on at 2:15. And then I got Victor Locke to come on at 3. This has been one of the toughest things for me to say aloud and admit, because it's embarrassing to many a person that has gone through this. It's embarrassing. And I hate it. I hate it, but it's a part of me. It's a part of what I'm going through. And you're right, Victor. I am still alive, but I could certainly use a change of clothes right now. Hey, what's up, Football Talk with Bo? I'm beginning the show with a plea for anyone that can slip me a donation through Cash App so I can get a change of clothes because I unfortunately had an accident before I came on the air. And I'm on location because I had a doctor's appointment this morning. But from here on out, I'm going to be in the home studio until further notice. Part 1 and part 2 until I upgrade my laptop. That's the other thing. I want to get some Cash App donations and some contributions to the GoFundMe. I'll put that link up later. I'm making a strong push for not only me and my business, but for my family. Because I have made it quite clear that we want to be somewhere else and happy. And to do that, I have to do it the way that I love to do, which is talking to you guys, which is getting all the donations and the sponsors that I can. And I'm working on the sponsors. Believe me, I'm working on the sponsors. And I hate that this happened right before I was ready to come on the air. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just, it just feels like it's just embarrassing to me. But I'm pushing through it. If people only realize how much I'm pushing through. And I'll throw this out there right now. And I hate to bring a state into this because it's the state that basically saved my life with their health care. But the state of Indiana will not give me any disability money. None. Because of what they call a technicality. And I'm putting this out there for any and everyone, men especially, that have gone through this. And my buddies at Mentality I don't think they'd mind if I did. So what's up, David? And what's up, Deets? I'll have Deets on the morning show tomorrow. Last year, when I got out of surgery, I applied for disability. It was I applied before I went in. It was the first thing that people told me to do. It was the first thing my wife told me to do with all the medical bills and everything. And I did. I applied for it, and quick, because I figured that would help, get us through while my wife was working and busting her ass. And David, yes, this is a 2-hour program now. I'm on twice a day for 2 hours. Which means I'll have to change my schedule for the Sports Senseis just to allow myself to rest. But that's a subject I'll attack at another time. I need you guys' help. I really do. And there may be a point where I'd be longer on a break than normal. And this might be one of those times. For anybody that has gone through what I've gone through, blood clots, pancreatic cancer, and every other health issue I've had in the past 2 years, almost 2 years, you understand. But for those who don't understand, I want y'all to hear me and hear me well. Financially, I'm going through hell right now. But with the love and support of my wife, she told me, chase your dream and go get it. So I'm doing just that. I'm doing this via donations. I am doing this via sponsors. Whomever wants to sponsor the show, please do. Okay? Please do. And this is one of those times. I thought I had someone back there. All right, this is one of those times I got to take an extended break. But when y'all get back, I will continue my plea, and then Jay Spivey will come on, and we got some stuff to talk about. I'll be back as quick as I can.
We're not a cooking show. We're a show about cooking. We turn the camera around and point it at you. Our show takes place right inside your kitchen.
Hey y'all, Snowman here. catch me, Cole Johnson, Wise El Jefe, and the usual cast of characters as we bring it to you every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern. It's called Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson, and it's right here on CSTV and CSTVnow.com. Join us, won't you?
I'm in another lane, I'm a different breed. I'm everything you can never be. I'm next level. Next level.
Thursday nights are wrestling night on CSTV. Tune in every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific to see all the amazing Next Level Pro Wrestling stars on Thursday Night Throwdown on CSTVnow.com and the CSTV app on your Roku device.
I know I'm off with the new format, and I want to thank y'all for sticking with me with everything that's going on today. Jay Spivey joins us right now. Jay, how are you, man?
Good, Brian. How are you doing?
Did I lose? I lost him. I lost him.
I'm still here.
Oh, this
hear me?
is not
Can you
been
hear
a good day.
Can you hear me?
Let me try this again. Okay.
Can you hear me?
All right, Jay, do I have you?
I've been here. Do you hear me?
Jay, you there with me?
I hear you. Do you hear me?
This has not been a good day. Or at least the last couple of hours. This has not been good. Well, I'll fly solo for the remainder of the show, and this will be on YouTube only. I can send this to my syndicators. I still might. I don't know. But I can't thank y'all enough for it might be on my end. It might be on my end. Doggone it. So y'all heard Jay, but I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him. Dang nabbit. Okay. Okay, I know how to do this, I think. My goodness. This has not been a good day. But it's going to get better, doggone it. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Hang tight, y'all. I'll be back. I know I'm due for a break. I want to apologize to everyone watching for that extended one. I'm going to try this again and again and again and again if I have to. But you ain't going to stop me. No one's going to stop this show either. I'll try one more time. Jay, can you hear me?
I hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
All right. Thank you for being patient. Man, why is Wake Forest getting such the disrespect that they are playing a Saturday afternoon game when they're the number one team in the country?
Well, I mean, I knew they'd play either Friday or Saturday, but as I told you the other day, and I speculated all weekend, once the winner sort of came out on Monday night, I knew they're. Well, actually, I didn't even have to speculate. I knew they were going to play at 2:00 no matter what day it was.
That's crazy, though. How'd you know they were going to play at 2:00?
Just because they're Wake Forest. I've seen it for years and years and years. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what sport it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there have been times where they should have been the prime day for basketball. I know they were down in basketball. They should have been should have had game day at Wake Forest for a couple times. Never. It will never be there.
They never had game day at Wake Forest, have they?
They've had it one time, and that was during COVID, and nobody could go on the field. Everybody had to sit in their cars.
Wow.
They played Clemson on opening weekend during COVID year. So that would have been Labor Day weekend.
And game day was there, and everybody had to stay in their cars.
Everybody had to stay in their cars across the street from the football stadium.
No respect whatsoever. None. And now you got the number one baseball team in the country, and they're playing at 2:00?
I mean, the game slots are either 2 or 7. I mean, it's just a question of whether they're going to play Friday or Saturday. But I told everybody all weekend they're going to play at 2:00, and they wouldn't listen to me.
Why wouldn't they listen to you? I listened to you. You said this all along.
I've seen it. It doesn't matter what sport it is. They get a complete lack of disrespect. And I get LSU and Florida and some of these other bigger schools. They're bigger names. I get that. But when you're the number one team in the country, it got the first 2 rounds of this tournament, they got a complete lack of respect. You talk about disrespect.
Yeah.
I mean, the first weekend they weren't even on regular TV. You had to search them, and then last week they were supposed to be on. And like I told you Monday, I am so sorry that the director of ESPN died.
Yeah.
But they found room from all those other games that have weather delays. And they had 4 networks, and that doesn't even count the SEC and ACC networks.
Right.
Where they could have put, since they were playing the SEC team, and Wake is an ACC team, you could have put them on either one of their networks.
Easy.
But they have ESPN, they have ESPN News, they have ESPNU, and ESPN2. They could have put them on any of them. As they did, they waited for 9 hours on the LSU game. 9 hours.
Wow. 9 hours.
And the game did not start until 10:00 Saturday night.
Ouch.
But Saturday during the day, they moved Wake to ESPN Plus and then put them on what they call squeeze play. They were on another game side by side.
They put them behind a paywall.
And then Sunday they put them on at noon. I mean,
behind the paywall again.
No, it was on regular ESPN Sunday.
Oh, okay.
But let's face it. I mean, I was watching it, and I'm sure a handful of others were watching. But how many people are watching TV at noon on Sunday? It doesn't matter, especially in June.
Right. They're not watching TV at noon on Sunday.
That's not like prime time TV at noon on Sunday.
Right.
And then now, I told everybody all along. I told them Sunday night when they won. So you just watch. They'll play at 2:00.
Mm-hmm. And they're playing at 2:00. And I believe they're playing Tennessee, are they not?
They are playing Stanford.
They're playing Stanford. Oh, that's right. They won the series against Texas.
They're they're in the same side of the bracket with LSU and Tennessee.
Damn. Man. And then that happens. So they play Stanford. It's a double elimination tournament. until the championship series, where it's a best of 3.
Yeah,
and
they'll
Wake
play-
Forest has to. And Wake
whether
Forest has
they, whether they win or lose on Saturday, they'll play the winner or loser of the Tennessee LSU game.
And if they win on Saturday, who would they face?
The winner or loser of the Tennessee LSU game.
I gotcha.
They're on the same side of the bracket. They'll stay on
Okay.
the same side with those 4 teams until the championship series.
You know what? I bet you everyone's banking on Wake Forest losing and bowing out of the tournament.
Well, you heard what I
Not
said on Monday. I mean, the ESPN people in the studio, they're like,
Yep.
they beat Alabama 5-4, and they're like, if I were Alabama, I'd be feeling pretty good. They could win this series.
And I'm sitting there, and I caught part of that on a replay, and I'm like, really? Have you seen this team play? No respect for Wake Forest whatsoever. None.
And then Sunday they lost 22-5 and gave up 9 home runs.
9 home runs. 9 home runs. Unreal.
The second most runs in super regional history. And you're saying that Alabama was better when they were a 16 versus a 1?
They expected 16 seed versus the top team in the country, and they actually gave Alabama a chance to win. They actually thought Alabama, let me change my sentence. They actually thought Alabama had a chance to win.
Oh, yeah, listen, you've heard me during football season.
Yes.
I'm a huge SEC fan.
Mm-hmm.
I watch it every single Saturday. And I make fun of the ACC football all the time.
Yes.
But SEC baseball is great. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But the Wake Forest baseball team is number 1 in offense and defense, pitching.
And
number
those
one
are
offensive and defensive teams. Number
and
1
those-
in pitching.
those 3 things get you a championship.
And they dominate. They haven't even had any competition yet.
No. How many
They-
games they win in the ACC this year? 22? I think they won 22 in the ACC this year.
They ran away the ACC.
They did. They ran away.
And they swept. They swept the second base team.
Yeah, they did.
They swept Clemson at Clemson.
And that was early in the year.
Real early in the year.
That was real early in the year. Ty Collins called those games, and I listened to all of them. They beat the daylights out of Clemson.
I mean, they ran away from the ACC.
They sure did.
And, everybody talks about tournaments, this and that. Well, yeah, they did lose in the semifinals of the ACC tournament, but did that hurt them? No.
No. No.
It just kept them from having to burn their pitchers.
It just kept them fresh is what it did.
Conference tournaments mean absolutely nothing.
Nope. Because it's all about the trip to Omaha.
I mean,
It's all about getting to Omaha.
Other than the 5-4 Alabama game, they haven't come close to losing.
No, they haven't. They beat Alabama 22-5. 9 home runs for Wake Forest, including a slam in the 8th inning.
And the first weekend, the first weekend was just a whitewash.
It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. They scored 39 runs in 3 games. 39.
I mean, they might listen. If they don't win, yeah, it'll be upsetting because I'm going to flat out admit it. Everybody knows I'm a Wake fan, but I can be objective.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't win this thing, it's not the end of the world.
No, it's not.
I mean, I look their side of, just because there haven't been as many upsets on their side of the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I look. You got Tennessee, LSU, and Stanford. I mean, that's not going to be easy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Especially with former champions in your face.
I mean, last year Tennessee was the best team in college baseball and just collapsed in the tournament.
Yeah, they did.
And then LSU is always good, and they have the 2 best players in college baseball.
Man, oh man.
And Stanford, if you saw the end of the Texas game Monday night to get them in the College World Series,
Yeah.
one of the most unbelievable innings you'll ever see.
A defense collapsing.
Couldn't see the ball in the lights.
Yep. And then the pitch of the night before,
156 pitches.
Matthews is his last name.
156 pitches.
When was the last time you saw a pitcher at any level throw 156 times?
If I have, it was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't see that at any level of baseball now.
You don't. I mean, it's like you said Monday. You said, let's have an adult conversation. And Colin Matthews said, okay, here's my side of it. I am pitching this 9th inning.
Well, I'm assuming he'll pitch at some point this weekend.
I know he will.
He has left in the tank.
You got to wonder that. But that game where he threw 156 pitches against Texas to tie the series, the Super Regional at Stanford, and Stanford was the visiting team because they were they're the host team in game 1. Man, the last time I saw something like that was 2 occasions. One, 2009 at U.S. Cellular Field when Mark Burley fired a perfect game against Tampa Bay, and he threw 110 pitches. And the other one, as I told you on Monday, goes back to 1991 with Jack Morris, when he told Tom Kelly, you're not pulling me out of this game.
I don't remember. The one I remember, probably the most recent for me, and I can't remember how many pitches he threw, was Johan Santana when he was with the Mets.
Yes.
I can't, and then he was never the same after that.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. Was it his no-hitter?
Yeah, that's the first time the Mets ever had a no-hitter.
And Johan Santana threw it, and after that, he wasn't Johan Santana anymore.
And listen, I'm not a huge, as I told you Monday, I'm not a pitch count person.
Right.
But 156 is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. You wonder if I have the feeling he's going to pitch this weekend, but you wonder if he's going to pitch at all.
And that doesn't count. You know, there are a million warm-up pitches during the game.
Right.
I mean, he probably threw 300 pitches or close to it.
Close to it, yeah. Close to it. Play-by-play with JJ said, who this year has thrown that many pitches? Ain't that the truth?
Nobody.
Not even Ohtani has thrown 100 pitches. I don't think he's thrown 100 pitches in a game.
I'll be shocked if he has.
I'll be shocked if you find a game with Ohtani since he's been in the league where he threw 100 pitches. I could be wrong.
I know you're a big Chicago fan. I was watching the White Sox and Dodgers last night.
Yep.
Tony Gonsolin for the Dodgers had 90 pitches through 6 innings and had a shutout.
Yep.
And they took him out of the game. I was like, why?
He was twirling a gem against us. He was twirling a gem against us, and they pulled him. Doggone pitch count.
90 pitches in 6 innings.
I saw Greg Maddux throw a game where he had 79 pitches, and it was against the Cubs, and it was a complete game.
One of the most amazing games I've ever seen.
I watched it from start to finish, and from the first inning, I knew the Braves were going to win.
1 hour and 40 minutes, and that was
1 hour and 40 minutes
before pitch clocks.
Before pitch clocks. I saw Mark Burley throw a complete game in 2005 where he threw only 89 pitches, and that was 1 hour 39 minutes. He only allowed 3 hits in the game. They were all by Ichiro. 3 hits in the game. He struck out 12. The White Sox won the game 2-1. I think the Braves won that game. I talked against the Cubs 5-1. But doggone, this pitch count's getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
You would never see that outside of college baseball.
No, you won't.
Well, first of all, it's not allowed in high school baseball.
No.
2, in minor league and major league baseball, the managers are just simply not going to allow that.
They're certainly not. They are certainly not. We're due for a break, but when y'all get back, Jay Spivey joins me. We'll take you to the top of the hour, and I might close it at the top of the hour. I haven't decided yet, but I'll be back.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
Hey everybody, Brian Snow here. Want to do some afternoon sports talk with me and be interactive? Also meet some great guests from every walk of life? Then tune in to The Brian Snow Show on CSTV and CSTVnow.com. Weekdays at 2 p.m. Come on aboard and enjoy the ride.
PK Tire Pro is your one-stop on-the-spot auto service headquarters for a complete line of quality tires and auto services. For years, we have provided the Stockton, California area with the latest products and unprecedented services for everything we sell. And for years, our customers have been coming back. Take a look around. If you don't find what you need, visit us in Stockton, California. From the latest and best in tire technology to the services required to keep your vehicle looking good and running great, PK Tire Pros can get you out on the road quickly and at an affordable price. Stop by soon to see why so many people consider PK Tire Pros to be the one-stop shop for all of their tire needs. At PK Tire Pros, our friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service professionals, and affordable prices all come together to make driving out on a new set of tires easy. On top of that, we never tire of tires. Stop by and see us, and you'll be glad you did.
Thanks for joining us. I'm going to close the show at the top of the hour. And Jay, I'm going to let you go for now. I'll take us to the top of the hour. And I want to say thank you for coming on. I'll have you on either tomorrow or Friday so we can talk some more about this. But this has been an upside down day. But thank you. Thank you, Jay. Thanks for coming on. I'll have you on later in the week. I promise.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Y'all, this has been a bad afternoon. Very bad. In case you missed it, let me, the big dog, Shane Lake, I'll have you on tomorrow. I got a lot to do tomorrow, but I got a lot to do tonight. And the first thing I need to do is get home. Play-by-play with JJ, I love you dearly. Shane Lake, I love you dearly. Same with Victor. David 3000. Who else was here? Chris Deeds. Love you, brother. And yes, I paid attention to Brock Wilkin. I think Wilkin's the real deal. Victor Locke. Oh, man. I can't say how much I love all you guys. You see the Cash App at the bottom of your screen. If anybody can help, it would be great. Football Talk with Bo. I love you for coming in today, and I thank you. I've alerted my wife. I've alerted my wife that she needs to come and get me. I am packing things up here. This is one of the few shows that will not get to the syndicators because of all the technical mishaps. And to everybody, I truly apologize. But in case you missed it, right before I was to come on the air, I had an accident. And it's my own fault because I didn't pay attention to what I was eating or drinking. I was just so happy to have it. And now I am unhappy that I had it. And this is the last straw. I never thought I would have an accident in public, but I did. And now I don't feel too good. And I just mean that physically. Mentally, I'm tougher because of it. I want y'all to have the best of me every day for the morning show and for the afternoon show. That's why I extended it to 2 hours. I want to give my best for both shows. There will probably, and I do mean the word probably, be a last minute change for Sports Sensays on Friday, beginning next Friday. And that's because of time, because I know I'm off at noon, then I get a break, and then I come right on with Sports Sensays with Drew. To the folks at WQEE, that day and time is going to change because I have to have play-by-play with JJ says, mad love and respect, man. I see the hard work, and it's inspired me so much. Well, you've inspired me, JJ. In fact, All of you guys have inspired me to keep going. And I'm going to complete this hour giving my best. What's up, Diggs? You said I motivated you. You actually have motivated me a ton, and I truly mean that. Well, you have motivated me, JJ, to the point where I don't care now if I get an answer or not from the folks at Jennings County High School, because I know I can virtually do college and NFL games, which is what I'll do with Dietz this fall. And the only time I won't be on is if I'm on a trip with my beautiful wife. But this day has taught me a lot. And were it me 6 months ago, I probably would have canceled. But no, today I didn't. And I feel happy that I didn't. I feel happy that I kept the 2 o'clock schedule. But when an accident happens toward the top of the hour, before I was supposed to come on with you guys, and I was feeling good. I'm feeling better knowing what happened and knowing the fact I alerted my wife. And she asked me, do I need to come get you and take you home so you can get a shower and change? Initially, I told her no, because I wanted to get through the show. Oops, drop some stuff. I wanted to get through the show and be there for and with you guys. But now, physically, I'm exhausted. And physically, I'm exhausted. If anyone can donate to the Cash App who's within the sound of my voice, I appreciate it. This is just a rough patch, and that's all it is. I'll be in studio tomorrow and for the very near future. Next week, I am off. I got, oh, man. Big Dog with Shane Lake. Hey, man, trust me, things happen. Shake it off and come back better. Better believe it. The last few nights, I've gotten a full night's sleep, and I've loved every minute of it. Do I have a Venmo? Yes, I do. JJ. It is at Big Snowman 72. Wait, let me check. Let me do this right. I'm still here, but I want to check an ID that JJ just asked me about. But yeah, I'm going to continue to do this. I mean it. I'm going to continue to do this because I don't care what people say anymore. I really don't care that people have wanted me to quit. JJ, to answer your question, it is at Big Snowman 72. Excuse me, I got that wrong, JJ. Let me try again. And someone please type this in the chat, as I am unable to because I'm using my phone as a camera. The ID you need for Venmo is at Big Snowman 2172. Okay, can someone type that in the chat for me, please? The Venmo you need, if y'all can donate via Venmo, that will be great also. The Venmo you need is at Big Snowman 2172. And he says, got it. Cool. Thank you. I got about 6 minutes left, so I'm just going to blow through and get to the top of the hour at Big Snowman. Yes. Thank you. I may use Venmo from now on. Thank you, JJ. Thank you all for being here for me and with me. Thank you, Big Dog. If y'all could donate via Venmo or Cash App, it would mean a lot. And I'm going to put both IDs up starting tomorrow for me and my family. I'm breathing heavy, but I'm here. I'm exhausted, but I'm here. I had an accident 5 minutes before I came on the air. But you know what? I'm here. I am here. And I'm feeling it right now because I thought I'd be able to go a couple of hours today, but that accident happened and it's wiped me out. But I can't thank y'all enough for hanging with me. Yeah, JJ. Yeah, come on with me. I'm gonna break. Hold on a minute. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on, JJ. Dadgummit. Push the wrong button again. There it is. All right, we got about 5 minutes left in the program, and I'm going to allow. Doggone it. Shucks. How do I get this to you? Doggone it, they won't. Shucks. I have an idea. I'm doing this live, folks. Hold on, JJ. This is the one thing I hate about using. Wait a minute. How can I invite JJ up here? Yeah, that's the only way I can do it. Dang nabbit. I can't post it in the chat for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because I'm using my phone. Email it. Hold on, JJ. Because I want to have you on before I get out of here today. I want to chop it up with you. I'm totally breaking the rule. I'm totally breaking the rules. I know. I know. There we go. There we go. All right, JJ, when you get this, hop in. Hop in really quick. I'm doing this live. Oh, doggone it. Come on. You know why? I didn't copy the link here, and I'll do that now. This is definitely going to be on YouTube only because I can't. Well, all I got to say is how sweet it is with the song being up top above me, how sweet it is to be loved by y'all and appreciated by y'all. And JJ, the link is on the way to you right now. We're going to talk, Big Dog, and I will probably do a third hour with just you and you alone. In fact, I'm counting on it. CSTV won't be able to see it because I want that to be YouTube only. You'll get the regular 2 hours. I'll close up shop and then I'll come back. Matter of fact, you know what, Big Dog, we'll do it later. We'll do it during the afternoon. How about that? Second hour in the afternoon is yours. Because I know, and I'm feeling it now, I'm going to need some downtime. Jay Spivey just texted me and said, hang in there. I will. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay Spivey. I had so many other plans of how I wanted to do this show. Yeah, that didn't work. None of it worked. And I started feeling bad. I got to tell y'all, I started feeling bad. But then I just thought of the words my wife told me when Jody said to me, you have a brand, use it. I heard that, and she said, I want you to go for it. I want you to get money, getting sponsors, getting monetized, and getting donations. Use what you love to do as your weapon, as a way to help us. You can help us by doing what you love to do. You're right, Shane. Second hour, we're going to make a hell of a lot of noise. The only thing is, Shane, we got to keep it clean because we are on a couple of stations across the country. That's the only thing. Other than that, we're going to raise some hell. We're going to raise some hell. I'm waiting for JJ to come on, and for that, I'm going to sign off from CSTV. And I want to say thank you to CSTV for hanging out with us. It's the top of the hour. I'm going to close this right now. And I can't apologize to y'all enough. Hog TV, you ain't got no smoke for me and the 49er faithful. I know. I want Hog TV to come on too, because I've wanted to have a one-on-one smoke session with Hog TV. But I want to say to you, Hog TV, I love you, brother, so much. He plays the bronze sexual role perfectly, but he also is very objective, and I love him for that. I absolutely love him for that. I think JJ is in the doggone it. Save the uncensored for the podcast. Absolutely. There's Jason. There's Jason. There's Jason.
Hey.
What up, JJ?
Not too much. I'm just going for my little walk. You know, sometimes I've realized that, like, when you're doing this for a little bit of time, you know, you gotta get off the feet, and you gotta, you know, like, enjoy the weather sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know, like, that's the one thing that my station manager told me, is that sometimes you just have to get up, and, you know, you can't always function if you're just sitting. So
I've had to learn that the hard way, especially after surgery.
yeah. But listen, I wanted to come on here because I truly mean this. Like, when I say this, you know, you've opened my eyes to a lot of things, especially like when I first started doing stuff on here. I learned from you a lot. And the one thing that is that it's really, you really have to get to know, or it really takes one to know one. And
Right.
so learning about your story actually opened me up in a lot of ways to figure out like how I should be more willing to listen. And so if I didn't know about like everything that you've gone through and everything like that, I wouldn't have been as open as I am like right now. You know, just like listening to my listeners and figuring out like what it is that my audience wants. And I can accommodate the audience's needs. So sometimes, you know, this, you know, from doing this for a really long time, that sometimes, you know, you're going to have days where you're shooting your shots and the ball just ain't going in. You know, you can
Right.
go for 12 from 3, but you know what they say? They say that shooters shoot. It's always about how you get back up and how you respond. And you've answered the bell every single day. And I always commend you for that, because really, like, especially a lot of people on here, I've realized that they say that they want to do stuff and then they'll do it for like a week and then they stop. And for the people that have been really consistent and that have believed in themselves, there's something to be said about that. You know, think about the athletes, man. Like, think about Jason Tatum. Think about, like, you know, Jose Abreu. Abreu at like one point went like what, like 0 for 34?
0 for 34.
I'm sure he was getting booed. But you know what? As soon as he got that slump, people started cheering for him again because he responded. And he never gave up on himself. Same thing with Jason Tatum. Same thing with like all the athletes that are out there. And so
Yeah, man.
You're always going to deal with adversity. You're always going to deal with adversity, but I have nothing but mad love and respect for you because you've responded every single time just by doing the show and just by doing the morning show. And you're willing to adapt and willing to learn. And the platform and even sports media is constantly changing all the time. And to be able to keep up with the times and keep up with social media and be able to keep up with what's going on in every single sport, that's a job in itself.
It is, man.
So, like not a lot of people get it, but even though I'm still young, I can understand it. So,
well,
I'm
thank
proud
you.
of you. And I love you, brother.
Thank you. That's the sweetest, one of the sweetest messages I ever got on the air or off the air. And I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you every night following the Phillies, doing the games. And that really put a bug in my ear. And that's why I now have created Wednesday Night Baseball, my version of it, because, ESPN has their version, but they can't do it like I can. And saying that statement, people would think I'm bragging. But I've been in this game 27 years, 28 starting in August.
Yep.
Right. I know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to adapt, use my knowledge, gain more of it, and then spread it to folks like you and Hawk TV and David 3000 and everybody that, shows some love for the network and for me and for everyone that's involved. And I said something to Cole this morning when Wise and Victor and everybody, I said, when by the time Super Bowl 60 comes around, which is in Santa Clara, home of my 49ers, everybody that stuck with me is getting a limousine ride to the game. You included. We're gonna raise hell. We're gonna raise hell in the press box in Santa Clara. I got plans of raising hell at Radio Row in Las Vegas this year. Start small, and I say small because I want my partner with me, Cole Johnson, and there's a big possibility I could have a partner for the afternoon show. I'm seriously thinking of it.
Yeah. Well, I was going to tell you, it may save you a little bit of money if I am still working for NFL Films in about 5 years from now, because maybe I'll be there.
Why not, man? Why not? I look, Shane said I wouldn't push you as hard as I do if I didn't believe in you, and I know you're the same when it comes to me. Better believe it. I'm the same with everybody that pushes me. Catch play-by-play with JJ. He has a 9:40 first pitch tonight with the Phillies taking on the Diamondbacks. I'm on at 8:10 with the Nationals and the world champion Houston Astros. And brother, I thank you and I love you so much. Kick ass tonight, man.
Take it
Thank
easy.
you, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Tell the wife I said hi.
I will. I will.
All right, take it easy.
All right. I have an 8:10 pitch. There we are. I have an 8:10 pitch tonight with the Nationals and the world champion Houston. With the Nationals and the world champion Houston Astros. Yeah, I got it right. Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! And I'm looking in this camera right now, and I'm saying this to all the haters, all the detractors, all the wannabes, all the folks that don't think I can do it. I'm going to have a group as big as the press box itself take over the press box at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Everybody that hung with me on this ride and that's in the Snowman Multimedia Camp is getting a limousine ride to the stadium, to the gate, to the media gate. There's going to be a stretch of limos or a stretch of limo SUVs if I can help it. or 2 big ones that will carry the entire crew. I said it, and I mean every word of it. I said it, and I mean every word of it. And Shane, Heather, and Ashton will be along for the ride. I mean that. I got people doubting me every time I say I plan to make $2 billion within 2 years. Oh, and that's $2 billion a year for those of you that are scoring at home and looking at my pockets. I'm taking every lesson that I've learned today and going to keep pushing forward. I don't give 2/5 of a half of a damn who wants me to quit. I'm not quitting. I know tonight's going to be a late night for me, and I don't care. I've got a lot to do. After I get some rest, getting home, I get changed up, I get a shower, and I go from there. Period. I mean every word of that. I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.